Hi everyone. No matter where you are in the world today, thank you for joining us for the launch of Comet Storage. It's great to have you here, and I'm really excited to share our latest product offering with you. My name is Ida, and I'm the product manager here at Comet. Joining me is David, the Vice President of Cloud Strategy at Wasabi. David, thanks for joining us. How's everything at your end?
Everything's wonderful here, Ida. Great to be on here with you and our friends from around the world.
Happy to hear that. Throughout this presentation, we encourage your active participation. If you have any questions or thoughts at any point, please don't hesitate to share them with us in the chat, and our team will do their best to answer your questions as they pop up. Now, let's dive right in. The reason we're here today is because we listened to our partners and identified a common need, a simple, integrated, out-of-the-box storage solution. That's why we're launching Comet Storage, which is powered by Wasabi. Comet operates on a client-server model, offering the flexibility of self-hosting server or letting us handle the hosting for you. Either way, you can use Comet Storage. And this integration offers a seamless experience, and it's all about keeping things streamlined and easy for you. Comet Storage has many great benefits, but I'll just point out a few. Firstly, it's pre-configured for your convenience, and all you need to do is to select your region, making it simple to get your initial backups running smoothly. Another benefit is the generous storage location during Comet's 30-day free trial. You now have 5 terabytes of free data instead of 1 terabyte. The next advantage that's a bit unique is our billing policy for deleted data. You only pay for 30 days of deleted data instead of the standard 90 days. The last benefit I'll mention is that Comet Storage also supports object lock. Security and redundancy are always front of mind, and this allows you to configure top-tier security and data safety for your users. For those of you who may be less familiar with Comet or haven't had a chance to explore our offerings before, let's take a brief look at what Comet is all about. And then I'll hand it over to David, who will tell you more about Wasabi. Comet provides an array of features, including flexibility, speed, security, and user-friendliness, all bundled into our backup software. We help you protect a wide range of backup types and environments. Comet's focus is on backup software, exclusively serving the IT industry. We're entirely business-to-business oriented, offering 4 key advantages. The first one is transparent pricing. Our pricing is straightforward and easily accessible on our website. There are no hidden fees. What you see on our website is what you get, so it doesn't get easier than that. The second is configurability. Comet is highly configurable, allowing you to tailor it for your unique installation and operational preferences. Whether you wish to rebrand Comet or use it in a language other than English, you have these options with Comet. Then we have security and compliance. Data protection and redundancy are so important today. Comet supports 2-factor authentication and object lock. It's also a great fit for environments with HIPAA and GDPR compliance requirements. Last but not least is integrations and partnerships. Comet integrates with a range of cutting-edge systems and platforms. Whether you require additional monitoring, billing and invoicing solutions, or desire a deeper integration, we offer many partnerships and an extensive API to meet your needs. Here you can see some of Comet's great functionalities for backing up your data. We use client-side deduplication, streamlining backups for efficiency and reducing bandwidth usage. We also have incremental forever backups to ensure that your data is always up to date without time-consuming full backups. The data is compressed and encrypted, so your data remains encrypted and compressed throughout this journey. It's only decrypted during the restore process, all to provide enhanced security. There are no full re-uploads. The only time there'll be a full backup is during the first backup. After that, it's just incremental backups, eliminating the need for differentials or delta merging. And these are just a few of the technology advantages that Comet offers. Our flexible platform offers support for a diverse range of backup types. Whether you need to protect files and folders or explore advanced options like disk image or Hyper-V backups, Comet has what you need. All backup types are compatible out of the box with Comet Storage, and this makes it easy for you to secure your customers' environments or your own, making Comet and Comet Storage an ideal choice for robust data protection. Now I'll hand it over to David to tell you more about the world of Wasabi.
Thank you, Ida. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about Wasabi Cloud Storage and why we are a perfect fit with Comet Backup. We were founded in 2015, and we spent 2 years working on a unique hardware and software architecture, and then launched our cloud storage service in 2017. And from 2017 till today, we have tens and all over 50,000 customers worldwide using Wasabi Cloud Storage. And as I mentioned earlier, it's object storage. It's functionally the equivalent of AWS S3, Azure Blob, or Google Cloud Storage. The difference being that we're a lot less expensive, we have better performance, and we have some unique protection features, which I'll talk about more in a moment. But as you can tell, if you're going to compete in the cloud storage space against AWS, Azure, and Google, you better have a pretty good solution. And we've been very successful because we've found partners like Comet, and Comet users have chosen Wasabi because of our price, our performance, and our protection. So talking about price, and worldwide, Wasabi's price for storage is $6.99 per terabyte per month. That's it. No more, no less. There's no hidden charges. One of the things I love about Comet is that they have transparent pricing, and there are no hidden charges. The same with Wasabi. Transparent, no hidden charges. If you look at AWS, Azure, Google, or the big hyperscalers, it's difficult to determine exactly what your monthly cloud bill is going to be, because they also charge for egress. Every time you want to get your data back, every time you want to do a practice restore, there's going to be an egress charge. They also have operations charges. Every time you put a file into cloud object storage, or every time you want to get a file back, or you want to list inventory, or you want to do anything, they have an operations charge, which on paper looks small. It could be 0.005 cents per thousand of operations charges. But if you think about how many objects or how many files you're storing, you could be storing many thousands, millions, possibly billions of objects. And every time you do that, there's an operations charge. With Wasabi and Comet, you don't have to worry about those hidden charges. There's no operations charges, no egress charges, no get charges. There's no object overhead charges. What you see is what you get with Wasabi and Comet. If you store 5 terabytes, you'll pay 5 terabytes. There's no complex tiers in the world of Wasabi either. If you look at AWS, Azure, or Google, there's a multi-tier architecture. You have your hot storage at $23, $24 per terabyte, depending on which region you're in. You have a warmer storage, a cool storage, and a very cold storage. Each one of those have different prices, and you may not, be comfortable with, or may not know which storage tier to put your backups on. Each tier has a different price for storage, but yes, each tier also has a different hidden cost to it. Putting your data into a cold tier has a larger operations charge than it does putting it into a hot storage tier. So understanding the tiers in these large hyperscaler environments, very difficult. Understanding the pricing, even more difficult. From a protection perspective, I mentioned this a couple moments ago. If you want to compete in the space against the large hyperscalers, you have to have at the table stakes. At the minimum, you have to be just as good from a compliance and a protection perspective. Comet, again, one of the things I love about them is support for HIPAA and GDPR. Wasabi supports HIPAA, GDPR, CJIS for criminal justice, and FERPA for federal education. So compliance is critically important for our customers, especially our customers in Europe who have GDPR. But that's not just where that's just like I said, table stakes. We talk about durability and the ability to make sure your data is not lost due to bit rot or some other issues. So we calculate that in the terms of 11 nines of durability. That's 99.9999999% durable, which means you're going to lose maybe one object every 100 years. And 11 nines of durability is where you need to be for cloud storage. From a systems availability perspective, we offer 4 nines of availability. And that's about a half hour of downtime per year for upgrades and various network connection work. Right? We support encryption from Comet to Wasabi on the fly. When it's sitting in Wasabi, it's encrypted wherever it sits. One of the nice things, again, about Comet is the support for two-factor authentication. Wasabi also supports multi-factor authentication, two-factor authentication, which means that if, for whatever reason, bad actors are able to get into your client's network or are into their system, if they can't get into the Comet Backup console because of multi-factor authentication, they can't take action against the backups. The same with Wasabi on our storage console. If you can't get into the storage console because of two-factor authentication, you can't delete the objects. Speaking of deleting objects, Ida mentioned earlier object lock. Object lock is critically important for protecting your backups. And every time that Comet does a backup with object lock and sends those locked objects to Wasabi, we honor those locks. If it's for 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, or however long you determine you want those objects locked, we'll keep them locked. And the bad actors won't be able to encrypt them, to alter them, or delete them.
That's heaps of great information. And to learn even more about Comet and Comet Storage, please have a look at our website, our documentation, or on our YouTube channel. If you're eager to get started with Comet Storage, we make it easy. If you're starting fresh, if you're currently not a Comet user and you're ready to start your Comet trial, you'll find that Comet Storage is the pre-configured option, making it very simple to run your first successful backup. For existing Comet users, if you're already using Wasabi for your storage cloud as your storage cloud provider today, or if you're using another storage cloud provider and you'd like to migrate to Comet Storage, it's pretty easy as well. Simply get in touch with us and we'll provide you with the support you need for a smooth transition to Comet Storage. And we'd be thrilled to have you aboard. For those seeking a simple yet powerful backup solution with seamlessly integrated storage, Comet Storage powered by Wasabi is an excellent choice. If you're ready to take the next step, sign up with Comet today and use the promo code HOTStorage to receive $100 in free credit for your first 90 days with Comet Backup. Then you have the chance to explore all our different backup types and experience Comet firsthand. If you have any remaining questions or new inquiries, we're here to help. So feel free to reach out to us via email at hello@cometbackup.com and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you all for joining us for the launch of Comet Storage. And thanks again, David, for joining us.
Thank you, Ida. It was just very exciting. I really like the idea of having a simple integrated solution for both backup and storage straight out of the box. And the Comet Storage solution powered by Wasabi is great.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. Okay, thank you.